If it ain't broke, stay the fuck off of it. YouTube.
Right. They've stuck to the same... No, they've changed things.
YouTube changes things
I was gonna say
all the time.
Yeah. I was going to say for a while they calmed down, which they kind of have, but they're still changing it minorly.
You know what? Fuck. They did something I heard about today recently that just blows my mind. It's, if you have like a Patreon, you can't link videos to Patreon unless your YouTube is monetized. So if you don't make money off your YouTube videos, you can't link it to a Patreon to make money off of. How does that make sense? Why do you think people have Patreon? Because they can't make money off actual YouTube.
Right.
That's so stupid. I feel like that'll probably change soon.
Yeah.
Because that's just
well,
stupid.
hopefully.
I mean,
not for us. I mean, we're not making any money off of this.
Yeah, I'm just doing this for fun. Although I'd like to make shirts.
Yeah.
I don't know who's into that.
I was just going to say, you're wearing your face on your shirt right now.
I am wearing my logo. Not literally my face, but...
Which makes me roll my eyes every time, because it's like... Yeah, I'll wear a shirt with my own face on it.
I don't even think about it. I just think about, like, oh, that's a cool design. It's like, oh yeah, it's got my full name on it. I forgot.
Which, I'll put a link up on your Redbubble right now.
Oh, go for it.
Here are your shirts. Look at all these designs.
I appreciate it.
No problem, my brother.
I went to go pick up a pizza before we recorded this, and I was like, yeah, I have an order. It's like, what's the name on it? James Pardee.
And then looking at your shirt.
And then I forget. I was like, oh, it's literally on my shirt. That happened when we met Derek from Mega 64 at that convention. I was like, hey.
Wall chicken!
Oh, there it is. I know it was there. I was like, hey, you probably don't remember me. And he's like, you're James. And he's like,
oh, yeah.
And then I was like, oh, yeah, I'm wearing a name tag.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they're as nice in person as they seem. Mega 64.
Yeah. They seemed really tired.
It would be heartbreaking if
they were something else off.
They were assholes. But no, they're good people. Go watch them. They make better stuff than us.
Whatever.
Well, I mean,
that's subjective.
Mark. Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
But really.
Do you see anything on their channel as good as A Flock of Seagulls? No.
Oh, if we're comparing it to A Flock of Seagulls,
fucking Kubrick can't even make that shit.
Well, he's dead.
Kubrick wishes that he could come back to life and make something better than Flock of Seagulls.
Well, he can't because he's dead.
Somebody reanimate Stanley Kubrick so he can watch A Flock of Seagulls and then writhe with jealousy.
Writhe. So I think I'm back up to the boss. That didn't take as long. Now that I know what to do.
Yeah, that didn't take as long.
Listen, I only
he's a chair.
Is he?
Yeah, he was a fucking throne.
He's a sword throne.
You would have been more effective if you were actually allowed to just walk around the room for a little bit and then not expect the chair to turn into a sword boss.
Yeah. That's like that's in Mario 64 in the pyramid. There's like it looks like a couch made of bricks, and you step on it and it turns into two hands, and that's the boss. I don't think it's supposed to be a couch, but it looks like a couch. Very rudimentary game.
This guy just is a bundle of swords.
Bundle of sticks.
Also, whenever you hit the swords with your metal chain, it makes a slapping noise.
Yeah. Oh, I love they have like a chain sound effect for the chain whip. Makes it feel real.
Right.
Now with spears, there's no limit. Oh god.
Oh no.
Okay, here we go. This is where I die. No, maybe not. But now we're back to the swords again. Each weapon has like its own pattern.
Yeah. Ooh.
I just cut my head open.
All weapons are different, but they all kill you in the end.
I don't think I went... Oh, there's no room here. Okay. I like the Pokemon Dual Blade.
Oh yeah.
It's just a sword.
Yep, just a sword.
I remember people were like, just a sword? This is fucking uncreative. It's cool. He's a fucking living sword.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Even he looks like, he looks exactly like this guy.
And then he gets a shield when he evolves.
Yeah, and then it's a sword holding a shield.
Yeah.
Which is pretty ridiculous.
There's a boss in Twilight Princess, which is a giant floating evil sword.
Oh, really?
And then when you use your wolf vision, you see there's a giant demonic ghost holding it.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. I wish you didn't spoil that for me.
Oh. Well, just forget I said this.
I probably will by the next time I play Twilight Princess again.
It's also in my favorite dungeon in probably the entire series. That dungeon, Arbiter's Grounds, it's great. It's a great experience.
We were talking about quitting games before. I've never really quit a game. I have stopped playing a game.
You slowly stop playing games, yeah. You will do that.
Not because I quit. I'm gonna get back to them eventually. But just not today.
I can't like resume a game from like months or years.
No.
I have to like completely start over. Okay.
Yeah,
There's kind
I'll
of a
probably
pattern
end up
to
doing the
this.
same thing anyway, but I got a lot of things going on.
Like if I was to ever like stop playing a Zelda game for months, I'd probably be like, well, we're just gonna start over.
Yeah, and I probably will, but not
How
today.
far did you get in the Twilight Princess?
I found my girlfriend.
That
Like I found her.
you find her a lot, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, damn.
Did you? What dungeon were you on?
Oh, the hell if I know, dude. It's been like actually 2 years.
Okay. I'll stop pursuing this train of thought.
Please, because I don't remember anything. I really enjoy Twilight Princess, though. I like everything about it.
It is a good game. It was my favorite 3D Zelda game until the new one came out. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But the new one just fucking blew that out of the water.
Yeah. Almost had no chance.
Really? God! I probably had like one more hit.
Yeah. 2 measly pegs.
For 2 pits.
At least you don't have to go so far anymore.
And now I'm actually right before the boss. And I have 4 lives, so...
Yeah.
If I can't beat this in 4 lives, I just can't do anything.
Are there any games that you can replay and they still make you feel like the same way that you felt when you played it the first time? Because The Last of Us, I've probably played that more than 10 times. That's an exaggeration. But I played it a bunch, but I still feel extremely anxious while playing it. There's still sections of that game that I still dislike and feel scared while playing it. And
I can't think of a game like that. There's games I can't like really get tired of, like Super Metroid. I love that game.
Right.
And Zelda 1, but like I don't have that same feeling of like, cause Super Metroid and Zelda 1, the first time I played it, it's like I don't know where anything is, and there's a whole like just air of mystery to those games. But now the mystery's kind of gone because I played them so much.
Right.
But those games are still fun, so
Yeah.
I don't get tired of them. So what is a game you would like to? How do I phrase this? If you could like go back and play a game for the first time again, what game would it be?
That is a good question.
I'd probably say Metal Gear Solid 3, because I remember when I first played through that, that was just such a great experience.
I would say Metal Gear Solid 5.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'd love to play that again for the
5?
first time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that was a fucking trip. That is still one of my favorite games.
That is a great game.
Of like all time. Definitely top 5. The controls are like fucking butter. I love it so much. I always describe it that way. I don't know why. Because like
Wait. Yeah.
Woo!
Okay.
Stage clear. Would you like to play the next one or should I save my story?
Oh no.
You want to continue?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Metal Gear 1 through 3 Well, 1 is different because it's kind of top down.
Yeah.
2 and 3 have like this tank controls that can, if you don't know any better, it's fine. You know, like if you haven't played any other games that aren't tank controlling.
Not really tank controls, but they're a lot more primitive.
They're clunky.
Yeah, kind of.
The controls in 2 and 3 are pretty clunky.
You gotta get used to it.
Yeah,
for sure.
And then in 4, it starts to become this like third-person shooter hybrid.
Ooh, check this out.
Idiot!
If I didn't hurt myself, that'd look a lot cooler.
Yeah. You're a bunch of armor. Stupid.
I like enemies that are just big suits of armor.
Yeah.
Zelda has a lot of that.
Mm-hmm. What was this one?
The Metal Gear 5.
Oh yeah, so like Metal Gear 2 and 3 have clunky controls.
Yeah.
4 starts to become this third-person shooter hybrid, and that one's got really good controls.
And then Peace Walker.
Peace Walker's about the same thing, where it's a third-person shooter hybrid. But that was like before 4, so it's still kind of like.
Are you ready?
Woo! And then 5, just all of a sudden, you're just like, it's like just living in comparison. It's like
it's just like living.
It's just like living. Like
it's so fluid.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so good. Everything just flows in that game, even cutscenes and.
Right.
I'm dying.
Like in all the other Metal Gear games, you press X to crouch, X again to to crawl, and from crawling you can hold down X and stand back up. But in 5, it's just like you can like just jump into a dive, flip over on your back, and shoot a guy in the face, and then like go back to crawling, crawl somewhere.
It all
and
just makes sense.
Yeah, it's so fluid.
Wish more games just had that like control scheme.
Yes.
Even if it's not Metal Gear, just
the controls are so much fun, and the action is tense and very fun to finally figure out how to do something to do something correctly.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The story's great, unfinished but still great.
Yeah. I like what I got though.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it. I just wish it didn't end on such a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
The only thing is the ending's kind of a bummer.
I just wish I didn't know about the planned ending.
Yeah.
You know? I'd be glad if I never found out about that, because then I wouldn't have to think, what if that was left in?
Yeah.
Or they finished that. Or whatever. Bones. I forgot to hit the... Oh wait, no, that's later. Never mind. But yeah, that's a great game. And 3. I'd love to play 3 like again.
I'd love to play it again. Maybe
I'd love to play it on the show.
Maybe I'd like it more.
3 is great.
I don't love 3 as much as you do.
Yeah.
And I don't
much as everyone does.
I honestly don't know why. Maybe it's just because I didn't like the controls, because I played 4 first like a fucking fool.
Yeah, I understand that, but I don't know. It's like the whole like, I feel like I have a better tolerance for older like NES games because I grew up with them and played those before newer games.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why a lot of younger people or people my age don't have the same patience for that, maybe.
Yeah. That's why a lot of people, with glitches aside, the Crash Bandicoot remake, when people were complaining that it was too hard, and then like the people
those are the games.
Yeah, people who had played Crash Bandicoot before was just like, nah, hun, that's just the way the game is.
That's the game.
Yeah.
Did you see the fucking IGN review for Star Fox 2, the SNES classic?
No, I haven't.
It was like, it's a great game, but really like shitty graphics, and then the gameplay is just really outdated. Yeah, it's a game that was made in the 90s.
Are you kidding?
Review it like a game that was made in the 90s,
right.
Not a game now. Like, it's not a new game.
I didn't even know that they would review a game on the NES Classic.
SNES, but yeah.
Excuse me.
It's because that game was never officially released.
Yeah.
Do you know about that?
Yeah.
And like, people found the ROM of that, and it's been on the internet for like a long time. But this is the first time Nintendo actually like officially like acknowledging and like releasing it,
Mm-hmm.
which is cool. That is pretty.
Because it's
cool
the one that people wanted. That's the one that people have been demanding forever.
I don't.
That's the one that Mother 3.
Yes.